Hello guys and welcome to this video. Today we're going to be discussing sidechaining your delays and your reverbs to your lead vocal. And the reason you want to do this is because it will create a more present, more upfront in the mix vocal, and it won't be drowned out by reverbs and delays. You'll have control of all that. Alright, so let me just describe basically what I have going on here as far as routing, just so you're not confused during the video. I do have many other leads and many other tracks that are hidden right now because they don't apply to what's going on. I just wanted to show the bare essential tracks so that you can get an idea of what we're doing here. All right, so of course we have our beat up here. This is our 2-track, just a master up here. I have a lead verse here that we're going to be playing with. All my leads are feeding into an all lead bus. This bus is right here. So anything I do on this bus will affect all of my leads. You can see here I'm accepting all leads, which is the output here. And then these feed into an all vocal bus, which is right here. All vocals. So anything I do on this track will affect all vocals, which means all my leads. And also here I have background vocals that are also feeding into the all vocal bus. Okay, so my leads and my backgrounds both feed into the all vocal bus. Anything I do in here will affect both of these. I also have reverbs, delays, doublers, exciters, different effects here. All of these effects spill into an all FX bus. They all feed the all FX bus. Anything I do on this track will affect all of my FX, hence the name all FX. All FX is where I'm going to put the compressor that's going to control the sidechaining for our lead vocal. Okay, so let's go back to our lead vocal real quick. Since our lead vocal is feeding into an all lead, and I want to treat all the leads equally, it would only make sense that I send the sidechain from the all lead bus, not the individual tracks. I have to do it multiple times at that point. It doesn't make sense. I'm going to put it here on the all lead bus, and I have this send right here dedicated to sidechain. I just named it SC for sidechain, and I have this set at 100%, which if it's not here already, option click it, it'll go to 100%. Now, anything that's going on in this all lead, let me go ahead and play it.
Fuck your pride.
You can see there, all my leads are coming into here. All of this is getting fed out of this.
Fuck your pride.
I'm sending 100% of it out. Okay, so that's my sidechain send. I'm going to accept this send on the compressor that's on my all FX bus. I'm going to go into this compressor. The key input here, I found the bus. I just selected a random number here. Sidechain. There it is. Now my key input for this compressor is that signal from my lead vocal, which is set to 100% right now. All right, so while we're in here, we're going to set a few things. I'm going to go ahead and bypass this. Actually, let me just go ahead and reset everything so I can just show you how this works from scratch, okay? So I'm going to play a section here. Let's play this section here. And let's go ahead and dive in and set this compressor to where basically you're going to hear the delays and the reverbs fall back, and you're going to hear a dry vocal cut through, and then you're going to hear the reverbs and delays come in when I tell them based on my release time, my attack time, and my threshold. Also, I have to set a ratio. Okay, so I know my ratio I like to use for this usually is around 2.4. I don't like to go too crazy on the ratio. So 2.4 on that. My attack I'm going to leave at 2.0 for now. I'm usually happy with that. My release, I usually end up around 300 milliseconds. Okay, so I'm going to set it there for now, and I'm going to play with it. I just want to get it there now so I know I'm in the ballpark. Okay, so let's go ahead and play the vocal. I'm going to pull down on the threshold as I do. As I pull down all the way to the bottom, you're going to hear all my delays and all my reverbs go away. As I bring this back up, you'll see that over here, my gain reduction, or my actual compression, is going to lessen as I bring this up, and you're going to hear my delays and my reverbs come back. When I'm all the way up here, basically, it's doing nothing at that point, and you'll see that there is no gain reduction. So let's take a listen.
Now no, cause I'm about truth and you will see in time. My image is bright like the sun when it shines. Even the blind will see I'm a legend. I fuck a rude boy, globally reppin'. Yeah, globally reppin', I see you are too. But when I heard shots, I fired back full. Now no, cause I'm about truth and you will see in time. My image is bright like the sun when it shines. Even the blind will see I'm a legend. I fuck a rude boy, globally reppin'. Yeah, globally reppin', I see you are too.
All right, so let's bypass it. Let's A-B it real quick and let's listen to what we just did, because you can see it, obviously it's kicking in at this point and you can hear it changing. So let's go ahead and listen to before and after. So right now let's bypass it and let's listen to what we had before. How drowned out that the vocal is with the reverbs and delays. Listen in for that.
Now no, cause I'm about truth and you will see in time. My image is bright like the sun when it shines. Even the blind will see I'm a legend. I fuck a rude boy, globally reppin'. Yeah, globally reppin', I see you are too.
Okay, so there's a part here I like to listen into. It's
boy, globally reppin'.
right here. Now, pay attention here because we don't have any makeup gain on this. And this is something I didn't notice right away, but I picked up on later. I'm going to bypass this. Listen to how loud the delays are when I stop the track.
Boy, globally reppin'. Boy, globally reppin'.
Okay, now let me bypass this. Now with the side chaining, it weakens those. Listen to how quiet they got now.
Boy, globally reppin'. Boy, globally reppin'.
Let me A-B that.
Boy, globally reppin'. Boy, globally reppin'. Boy, globally reppin'. Boy, globally reppin'.
Okay, so notice that it did get quieter. So I want to make up for that. I'm going to set about, let's do 3.6. Let's listen in and see if that brought our sidechained delays back up to the proper volume. Let's bypass it to our, and listen to the louder volume.
Boy, globally reppin'. Boy, globally reppin'. Boy, globally reppin'. Boy, globally reppin'. Boy, globally reppin'.
I'm happy with that. I would say maybe just a little more, but I'm happy. We're ballpark right there. So we now brought our gain reduction back up, okay? So let's listen to this a little more and play with the threshold.
Boy, globally reppin'.
What I want to do now is get rid of the beat so we can just hear the vocal itself.
Boy, globally reppin'. Yeah, globally reppin', I see you are too. But when I heard shots, I fired back full. What did you do? What did you do? Boy, globally reppin'. Yeah, globally reppin', I see you are too. But when I heard shots, I fired back full. What did you do? What did you do? I saw that you ran, I saw you boys ran, man, everyone ran. Went from a couple of chains to
See how
nothing.
clear it sounds now? This is a big difference that it makes. So what I want to do now is play with the release and let you listen to the different release times and how that affects it. So basically when I bring it down to 0, the delays and the reverbs are snapping back in right away. When I bring this up to say 1,000, you will definitely notice over here on the gain reduction scale or the compression right here, you'll notice how slow it is to go back because it's taken 1,000 milliseconds, which is essentially 1 full second to go back to playing fully all the reverbs and delays. Listen in.
Boy, globally reppin'.
Let's crank down the threshold to exaggerate it so you can hear a little more.
Boy, globally reppin'.
Now let's put them back in right away. Let's do them quick and listen to the difference.
Boy, globally reppin'.
See how quick it just snapped in. If I put it to 0, it's or 1, it's instant basically. Listen.
Boy, globally rep. Boy, globally reppin'.
See how quick that is. Let's go back to a longer one and listen.
Boy, globally reppin'.
That one would essentially take 4.5 almost seconds to come back in. So I find that about 300, 400, somewhere in there is decent for me. Maybe even 200, depending on the track. Keep in mind, there is no set value. Nothing I'm doing here should be solid for you either. You should also set it to your track's needs, okay? So I'm just giving you guidelines to play with, okay? So let's listen here.
Boy, globally reppin'. Yeah, globally reppin', I see you are too. But when I heard shots, I fired back full. What did you do? What did you do? I saw that you ran.
Okay, so that's a lot cleaner than this.
Boy, globally reppin'. Yeah, globally
See how
reppin'.
drowned out that is? That's really bad. So that's what we're avoiding, guys. So this is basically sidechaining your vocal delays and your vocal reverbs to your lead, and this is basically how you do it here. The C1 compressor is a great one to do it with, but any other compressor that allows you to sidechain with a key input there will work just fine. Okay? Thanks for tuning in, guys. I really hope this helped you out.